This is TWiT.
Everybody's napping. Hi, Kyle in Anaheim. Are you there, Kyle?
Yeah. Hi,
Oh,
Leo.
good.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Hey, thank you for the show. It's very informative.
Thank you. I'm glad you listen. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I do have a couple questions for you.
Sure.
First one, they're kind of related. So, with the whole COVID thing, I've been working from home, and I'm trying to find, a good resource to kind of have like a home office network security.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'm so new to it. I'm like, this is company information. I do have my own information as well. And so I'm like, what can I use to protect all that?
That's a great
visitors coming at home.
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's my first question.
Yeah. And a lot of businesses are grappling with this. Does your company have its own security? If you were in the office, would you feel more secure?
Oh, yeah. They have their own network, but then also working from home, they have like this security software that kind of monitors everything.
Sure. So they are already doing what they can to protect you.
Oh, yeah.
They're using what we call endpoint security on your laptop or your desktop and all that.
Okay.
That's one thing. You don't want to put something on your systems that will conflict with that. If they're already doing that, what I would do is talk to your IT department and say, is there anything else I should do? Now, if you didn't have that, then if it were all on you, then I would say there are a number of things that you could do to protect yourself. If you're on your home network, which I presume you are there other devices on your home network, IoT devices or other users, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I do have, my personal computer, and I've been thinking about starting my own little business too, like a hustle.
So one way you could do this is to separate the company assets away from your home network. The presumption sometimes is that the home network is a little less secure. IoT devices sometimes can be gateways for bad guys into your network, things like that. So isolating your home computer from your work computer isn't a bad idea. This is a little tricky, but you can using, basically you're going to want to create something called a virtual local area network, or a VLAN. And what it does is we're segmenting your network into two. I do this actually at home. I have a VLAN for all the IoT devices, all the kind of dumb but internet-connected devices. I have an internet-connected toaster oven, for instance. I don't know how secure that is. I don't want that on the same network as my computers. So I separate them. I segment my network. And this is something your IT guys at work are probably doing as well. They segment stuff out so that traffic can't go from one segment to the other segment. It's blocked by a firewall or just by the nature of the VLAN. That's one thing you can do. Then the second thing you might want to do, if you've segmented your network so that you're on one part and the rest of your house is on the other part, is then maybe use something to protect the segment that you're on. Sometimes people use smart routers or firewalls. There's a company called pfSense that makes a firewall that can protect you better. You don't want to spend the money your company probably does on enterprise protection. Those can be very expensive. But you might ask the IT guys what they have to do that. I use a service that's not expensive at all called DNS, nextdns.io, nextdns.io. I do recommend that. It has malware protection. It has ad blocking if you want to use that. It's fairly inexpensive. They have a free tier, but if you end up using it a lot, you can get the $1.99 a month or $20 a year tier, which gives you unlimited use with unlimited devices. I find that I pay for it. It's well worth it from my point of view because it blocks a lot of malware. Things like attachments, things like that. That's a very inexpensive, easy thing you can do. So those are the two I would recommend. Segment your network. Keep your business computer away from your home stuff. That's good all around, just good hygiene. And then, of course, the third thing, I guess, is make sure you've got a good backup. I'm sure work is doing that for you.